Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Summer is dwindling down, so hopefully you can make the best of what's ever left in this season. I want to thank everyone who has liked, commented, or even subscribed to my videos. I never thought in like 100 years I would even have like 20 subs. So I mean 100 subs, guys. I really appreciate everyone who has subscribed or just given me a shout out, and just thank you so much for all the encouragement and support. So we're back to Call of Duty land, guys, for another story time adventure. So basically, this is kind of like a, I don't know how to put this, it's like a PSA almost, but basically, guys, when you start drinking in public, you're going to do dumb things. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of like when and how bad the damage is going to be. So my advice to all of you guys who choose to drink is that always drink in moderation and always have a level-headed friend who can get you out of trouble. So this story is a personal story of mine. It goes back to about a few years ago when I was a senior in college. Now, we were all of legal age and we were able to go to bars and nightclubs. And every Friday we would go to this shitty-ass nightclub because they had this really cool promotion where if you signed up online, you would get a wristband that would let you drink in the club for free for an hour. So, I mean, free booze, you can't really pass that up. Who would? And basically, the problem is that this club was an utter shithole. It was a dark, humid club that was always filled with underage kids with fake IDs. So we get to the bar, we're drinking, having a good time or whatever, and we notice there's like this girl who's sort of skipping around, like, I don't know what her deal was, but it looks like she was jumping and kind of dodged mines as if she was on the killing fields of Cambodia for some reason. And finally, dude, she turns around a corner, barely dodges the table, and stumbles right into me, lands smack dab right into my shoulder, and she immediately falls down and bounces her head off the concrete. So I like go up to help her, I'm kind of concerned right now, and like I notice that she's actually like a really pretty girl. And we're both looking at each other's eyes, and the music's slowing down in my head, and she's smiling at me, and I'm like,
"You got knocked the fuck out, man!"
No. Actually, guys, like I looked at her, and I'm like, "Hey, you alright? You need help?" And I offered to call security to help her, but she told me, she's under 21, she shouldn't be in this club, and she didn't want to get in any trouble. So I help her get back to her friends, and then I even offered to call her a taxi to get to the ER if, she needs help, but she declined, and she said her friends would help her. So, we're all good, we're kind of making amends, and then this fucking kid, dude, out of nowhere, pops up and just shoves me. Now, I'm not even shitting you guys. This is a kid wearing a trench coat, sunglasses, and even a backwards baseball hat. And I don't even get the sunglasses part, because we're indoors at night. No sense whatsoever, but on top of looking like a douchebag version of Neo from The Matrix, this kid had to have been 16 or 17 years old. I mean, he was short, skinny, and he looked like this kid was just only in here because he had a fake ID. And I told him what happened. I said, we're all good here, there's no trouble at all. But he's still mad for some reason because he wants to act like a tough guy in front of these girls, and he's blatantly drunk. So at this point, my friend Jack, who's about 6'5", 250 pounds and a bodybuilder, steps in and, she's trying to broker peace. And he obviously got this kid a drink, but instead Neo here fucking spits at him. So Jack, loses it. He grabs this kid and kind of just throws him across the entire dance floor. And this kid lands, breaks his glass, and then skids and just scratches his entire face across the concrete. So everyone in this club's now looking at us, and security shows up and like, alright, you three guys, me, my friend Jack, and our other friend, we got kicked out. And surprisingly, Neo was still allowed to be in the club with his, fucking underage friends. So we're like, alright, fuck it, guys, we're just gonna go across the street, we'll go grab some food or whatever. And, we're in there and we're joking about the whole incident. And about 30 minutes later, we see Neo and his friend leaving the club, and they're drunk, they're shouting, and they see us, right? And then Neo opens his mouth and is like, "Ain't no bouncer gonna save your faggot ass now." So we're like, "What, dude? What are you talking about, dude? You just got your ass beaten there. We don't want any trouble, man. Just walk on home." So instead, dude, my friend Jack's now losing it, and we're holding him back. We don't want there to be any more problems. And we're telling him, "Jack, this kid's 16. You can't beat him up. You need to stop." So we're holding him back really tightly, dude. And then he just shoves us down, charges at Neo, and just one hits him right in the head and knocks him out. This kid just went limp immediately. He was knocked out cold. His other friend sees what's going on, dude, and he jumps in there. He's doing some crouching tiger, hidden dragon shit. But Jack's like, no, dude, that ain't gonna work. He just knees him right in the chest, dude, punches him in the head, and throws him headfirst into a mailbox. So now they're both down for the count, and we're just all panicking now. His other two friends are with him, see what happens, and fuck this shit, dude. They just took off running, dude. They didn't even bother to help Neo or his friends. So we basically make sure that these kids are alright, that they finally come to. Rather than apologizing to us, Neo just throws up everywhere in the middle of the sidewalk. And we're like, alright, these kids are fine, let's get out of here. So we took the cab and we got out of there immediately. So guys, the whole point of the story is just remember my advice. Drink responsibly always, and try to always be with someone who's level-headed and can talk you out of doing something that's really, really stupid. Anyway, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. As always, guys, stay safe and stay frosty.
On a long enough timeline, the survival rate for everyone drops to 0.